right, Bobby Green, hanging out. Motown singer, right? No, I'm just
I wish.
Yeah, right. Yeah. You wish. Bobby, you've been in the industry for a hot minute. Tell us a little bit about your history in the industry before Yooz.
So before Yooz, I started out at a company called Park Place Mercedes-Benz.
I know Park Place. Yeah, absolutely.
So it's awesome. It's a great company to work for. They send you everywhere to do all these cool little tests in the cars. So instead of me just selling the vehicle, I actually really got to experience it in a major way. So for example, like G-Wagon, G63, they take us out and we're actually really in the mountain driving the G63, seeing how it really works. Please. Or, you know, the GTS, taking it around the track, flew us out to Alabama to do that. So it was real fun. I love cars.
How long did you spend at the dealer world, in the dealer world?
So 12 years.
Really?
12 years. So I started out with Mercedes-Benz, and I left from Mercedes and went to Mopar. So now I started selling the Hellcats and, you know, all the Dodge vehicles. I actually drive a Jeep now. So I went from classy to American, right? Yeah.
That's very cool. Yeah. All right, so what prompted, because you were telling us right before the interview that you've been with Yooz for about 6 months.
Yeah.
What prompted that move?
So for me, lifestyle, right? Car business, like we all know, the hours are crazy.
Hard.
Yeah. I was blessed financially in the car business. However, I believe that time is worth more than anything, right? And my buddy Jonathan Barnett, he works for Yooz as well. He's my mentor with the company, actually.
Right.
He called me and said, "Man, I think you'll be really great over here." And I mean, who wouldn't want to work from home and be off on the weekends, right? So get to work from home.
Cool.
And then the company's just so relaxed, man. Like the office is real fun. They got video games and stuff you play in there. And it's cool because I know the language of the car sales. So now it's just about learning about AP automation.
So I don't think any of the things that you just said are what someone thinks about when they think accounts payable.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Exactly.
How do you think, you know, because Yooz is automating so much in API in the accounts payable and invoicing, how do you think your experience in the retail side of the business kind of gave you the preparation to be able to understand why this might be a pain point that's worth solving?
Well, for me, it was something that I didn't even know about. I didn't know it existed. I didn't know that pain existed, right?
Yeah.
So once I saw what the product did, I was like, oh, okay. But I was able to use my experience in the car world to have those conversations and navigate those conversations. I mean, for one, accountants, that's a tough job. They're sitting there, they're typing in numbers all day. They got all this paperwork they have to find, and I get to show them, look, we can simplify that, you know? And I mean, the accountant has a problem, the controller has a problem, the CFO has a problem, and I can show them how Yooz can solve for all of those problems.
What's usually the biggest difference that you make? Like, what's the quick win when you start to, implement the system? What is the first response you get? We're like, oh my gosh, I don't have to do that anymore.
I would say just time. They're like, oh, this is going to save me a bunch of time.
How does it save time?
Well, they're not having to sit at their desk all day. You know, we got an app. They can just, push everything over on their phone and continue doing whatever else they had to do instead of taking hours out of their day sitting at their desk doing manual data entry.
Well, I mean, I know the auto industry is known for highly advanced back office systems like paper checks.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Talk us through, because like I know that you work with a lot of mid and large size dealer groups, but talk us through like what that actually looks like practically from invoiced to payment, and how the back office is getting efficiency in each of those steps.
So pretty much what happens is obviously Yooz, we connect with whatever the dealership use, whether it's CDK, PBS systems, DealerTrack. We have a API connection with them. So what will happen is we don't want to come in and just change what you're doing. We want to keep your workflows the same. We just want to make it more efficient and quick for you. So however you're capturing your invoices, whether it's email capture, we'll capture it the same way. It'll push through to Yooz. Our smart data extraction will pick up everything off the documents, upload everything for you, and we set the workflows up for you now. So it'll just go through your same approval process. You just press a button. If you want to do a batch payment, boom, you're just clicking a button instead of, hey, where's this invoice? Where's this one? Getting rid of all that paper, getting rid of all the manual data.
I mean, that's huge because so many other industries just work with automated systems like that, right? You've got your bill.coms and your, QuickBooks even has some layer of that, and like the seamless API integration system for e-com and other industries is there. But because our industries kind of live in some of these systems that don't have direct connections, this is solving a pain point that most other industries in the last 5 years haven't had to experience, but auto has been like riddled by it, and this mound of paperwork that has to go through. Did I sign that check? Who's approving that check?
Yeah,
Where
it's
is
not
right?
reinventing the wheel. It's like just figuring out a way to bolt the wheel on to this
Right.
machine.
You don't
Great.
have to worry about human error as much anymore, right?
Oh,
You're taking away from
absolutely.
that, missed payments and time, right? Time is everything, right? You want to put more time back into your day, and you don't want to be sitting there typing stuff up and all that. I think it's
Also
boring.
burnout.
I wouldn't want to do it.
Burnout,
I wouldn't want to
too,
do that job.
right?
Yeah.
Like burnout, anything that's drudgery is
Yeah.
gonna like just wear somebody down little by little. And you know, we're in a situation where it's hard to bring talent into any business.
Yeah.
We're talking about this,
And I-
but specifically automotive.
We actually just did a little training actually, and we were looking at the lifespan of that role of an accountant. And most accountants, they've been in their role for years. So it is something that's like, I love my files, I love this and that. So it's a you know, you got to really show them how it works, because accountants, they have been accountants forever. So we're just trying
and
to
if
come
they've
in
been
and
in
show 'em.
automotive forever, they
Yeah.
have muscle memory to like
Absolutely, yeah.
invoice,
They don't
invoice,
wanna
invoice,
change.
10
Yeah.
keying it up.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah, it's right?
So-
like Sebastian
So we,
Maniscalco.
Yeah.
we definitely have to come in and like really just have real conversations and show them how Yooz will benefit their lifestyle. Like, we're coming in to make your lifestyle better, your work-life balance better. And that's what we all want, a better work-life balance.
man.
I know I do. That's why I'm at Yooz now.
Look at that. I love
I've been
that.
green. I'm
That's
so
a
glad we
win.
met today.
Oh,
yes. We're so
Shout out
glad
to you
you're
guys.
bringing your energy and your life into the industry, into a spot in the industry that like most people don't know about, like you did when you were out there selling cars.
Had no clue it existed.
Oh, thanks for giving us some of your time today.
Oh, no problem, brother. Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, absolutely.